Welcome, if you're here yet. I hope y'all are having a great day. Today I wanted to go over the next series that I'm going to be going over. It is going to be over the shins and calves together. I was actually going to just do calves by themselves, but they affect each other so much that I think it's a good idea to do them both in the same video series. So it might take a few more episodes in the series. Getting over the shins and then going over the calves, or the vice versa. Calves are more popular, but so just waiting a minute because I know sometimes it takes some time to build the live because people have to see that you're actually here. I hope y'all are having a good day. If you're here already, if you're not here, if you're here later, thanks for being here. If you wouldn't mind hitting like, comment your thoughts about what you want to see in this series coming up. Anything specific with your calves that you may be interested in, with your shins, which also these muscles are called the gastrocnemius and the I tell myself not to say but the gastrocnemius and the tibialis anterior, may even hit some soleus, but those are big words. So who needs to have huge words like that? Everybody knows what the calves is, and everybody knows what a shin is. So, well, not everybody knows what a shin is. Fun, interesting fact about the shin muscle, which is also the tibialis anterior. A lot of people tend to think that they get shin splints whenever they feel the pain on the top of their leg in the front. And that is actually not a shin splint. If you had that, it's actually something different. But as you see, I'm getting a full sheet. Start my day right. Good morning. But yeah, the shin splints actually are going to be felt. An actual shin splint is going to be deep into the bottom of the front of the shin. But I will go over that in the video series. But don't forget to follow so that you can see the video series. I think it's going to be a fun one. I'll show you the anatomy. I'll show you the exercises to do for it. I'll show you. I did it again. I'll show you different things, trigger points, massage techniques, ways to prevent injuries. A lot of runners, athletes may be interested in looking at this series because there's going to be a lot of information for that. For example, if you're a runner, and I'm not a runner, but I work on lots of runners. So if you are a runner, a lot of times runners have issues because they're overstretching their calves. Well, if you're a runner, you tend to be, if this is your foot, doing this a lot as you're running. So that's going to actually tighten here and lengthen here, which is the back side, which is going to be your calf in that situation. Again, this will all be in the videos. I did it again, 3 ums. But so a lot of times with my runners, I tend to teach them to not only, you should stretch some, get the muscle lengthened a little bit just to pump some blood flow, but you should actually do more of a calf raises, calf strengthening, stuff like that. I did it again, 5 ums. But comment below if you can fold a fitted sheet. A lot of people have trouble with that. I owe Massage Heights that for helping me learn how to do that. It's interesting how many people will be on here on the YouTube lives. 6 ums in one, but so yeah, I have an exciting series coming up. If you haven't already, follow my channel because I have already done the lat series. I did a 7th thumb, but if I count my butts, anyways, I did a lat series, I did a bicep series, hip external rotator series. I think I'll really like that one. There's a lot of great content on those. I have lots of videos on frozen shoulders, on different injuries, sciatica, nerve flossing, corrective exercises. You may wonder what I mean by corrective exercise. Well, the reason for it I look at is I want to help definitely the elderly, not elderly specific, but people who aren't super big athletes. We'll just start with that. Is whenever you get older, I joke with my clients and say that gravity gets heavier because we tend to start to hunch forward and forward, pulling on our hamstrings all day, which is going, and then they want to stretch their hamstrings, which is counterproductive. So, for example, a lot of the clients end up losing the strength in their glutes, or to have where they can't even activate their glutes. So, there's some good techniques to strengthen all that. Good techniques to activate the glutes. There's, you'd be surprised how if you activate your glutes and get them working correctly, how much less pain you'll be in. So it's actually pretty neat. I hope y'all are having a good day. I've been working on rebranding my YouTube channel. Had a business closure from what was Natural Forces, but now is Restoration Massage Center. So I've been re-editing my videos, maybe getting some content. So it's interesting too, because you look at some of the past videos you did, you can see how much you improved. So if you're a content creator out there and are you trying to get into it, don't be down on yourself. Your first few videos don't have to be great. Your any videos don't have to really be great. I mean, you'd be surprised on which video would go viral. There's been many times, you want to have good videos, don't get me wrong, but there's been many times where one of the most popular video on my channel, as far as analytics concerned, is one that I did not see coming. I was like, man, I did so much better on other videos, but you never know what's gonna hit. It's an algorithm thing. It's who happens to see it at that time. It's a lot of different concepts as far as that goes. Massage therapist, fold sheets for a living. For example, like sometimes you just gotta get your stuff out there. Look at the most popular times. One tool you can use is actually go into your analytics on any of your platforms. So if you have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that, take a screenshot of all your platforms and the analytics, and then plug those screenshots into ChatGPT, and it will give you a full breakdown of how your channel's doing, and just give you suggestions. It's actually really cool. Or sometimes I don't like saying, have ChatGPT do all your work, create me this. No, I'm saying use your personality, create something, and then say, hey, ChatGPT, just make it look a little bit better. Because sometimes it can give you an adjustment to what you already made. So it's still your content. So anyways, happy Monday. But for example, I think sometimes we get so picky about what our content's going to be that by the time you're done actually putting content out there, you only get one video out and it's been weeks. I mean, the thing is, it does not have to be perfect. People are not looking for perfect. They're looking for content. They're looking for quality. Another example, I'm working on editing my videos, is stop introducing yourself. Or if you introduce yourself, do it at the end, because most people, don't watch through the end. And yeah, it's important for them to know who you are, but if they like your content, they might follow you and then figure out who you are. So that's a great tip for advice. I think if anyone takes that takes anything out of everything I said, that's a big one. So jump right in to what you're doing. You know, for example, if I was about to do a how to fold a fitted sheets video, I'm not going to say, here, I am Tim, and I'm going to teach you guys how to fold a fitted sheet. You would have scrolled away faster than you could say. Instead, say, hey, do you have trouble folding sheets? Something to engage them. Like, hey, that I do have trouble with that. And then let me show you how I do it. And then you can even make a joke, like, as a sheet folding pro, let me show you how I do it. Fold the seams, put the seams together, roll it down, connect the two seams, fold them together. I did it like a pro. I know. I'm just kidding. I'm not perfect at this. I was just making a joke. But anyways, I should do a video on that though. A real video on how to fold fitted sheet. And you know, it's like I said, you never know what of your content is going to get out there. So like I said, if you're jumping in now or trying to figure out these lives, but I am going to be introducing a series, so don't forget to follow. It's over the calves and shin muscles. I think you're going to really like the content. I was going to just do calves by themselves, but they work so good together. It's like they're it's like they're next to each other. But they are very important muscle groups. You won't walk without them. So I'm hilarious, I know. But there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of not understanding why you have feet pain, plantar fasciitis, so many things that can be caused knee pain. I mean, of all things. I mean, you wouldn't think your knees can be caused by your calves. I mean, and then when you see where the calf actually goes into and the insertions and origins, you'd be surprised, maybe, unless you know everything. So don't forget to follow my channel. I would appreciate it. And you'll see a lot of great fun series I plan to be launching this week. I don't know what day. I have a long week. Every week's a long week, it seems like, but in a good way. I'm blessed regardless. And so, anyways, so like I said, calf series coming up, shin series coming up. They are also known as the Gastrocnemius and the Tibialis Anterior, if you're really curious about that, but most people are not. So I'm going to say, if you want to get out of pain, or you want to learn how to run better, or you want some great exercises that will help you in for your performance, or you just want some pretty calves, there's some great videos or exercises I plan to show some different massage techniques if you want to know how to do a massage on the calves and feet, or calves and maybe a little bit of the feet, but the calves and there's some actually fun techniques that I found with the shins, and a lot of different ways you can work that muscle that people don't really think of, and maybe people do. I didn't think of until I figured it out. So good morning. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. It is Monday. We're jumping in to the week. I pray everybody that's watching this or is going to watch this has a great day. And we'll check out my channel. I have a great series coming up. Calves, shins, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss, because I said you don't want to miss, and I know I'm losing you. Yep, lost 4 views right there. No, but great series coming up. I think if you're a runner, you're an athlete, if you're a person that just has nerve pain going down their legs, there's lots of good techniques that I'm going to show. Sorry, I'm multitasking. I'm getting my room set up for today. And when was y'all's last massage? That's the question of the day. How long has it been? Probably too long. Heck, it's been too long for me, and I'm a massage therapist. So, yeah, like I said, I did do a recent series also. There's a bicep series. There's, how, and if you're interested in the bicep series, a lot of biceps, people think that you're only supposed to really work them out if you're a bodybuilder. There's so many things biceps do that can affect you. If you're, that the origin runs up in there, and if it starts rotating your shoulders forward, you're going to get impingements, you're going to get shoulder issues, you're going to get so many different, elbow pains, forearm pains, so many different things that can be caused by that. So check out the bicep series. You should exercise your biceps, and you should also do some lat massage or lat exercises, because that's going to help as well. A lot of different, and there's a whole playlist on my channel as well. So check that out. Make sure. But yeah, I got my room all set for today. Kind of. But yes, so like I said, calf massage series coming up. Don't forget to follow, subscribe. Any of the videos that, if you have any questions on calves and shins or anything like that, make sure you reach out. If you want to see anything specific in this series, comment. Let me know, because I'm putting it together and I want y'all to get the most out of it. Because that's how I create content, is so that I try to get feedback from you guys. I was going to pick out of other muscle groups, but I offered it out on a post, and so don't forget to follow. You can see the post I make on YouTube. I didn't even know in the past you could do a post on YouTube, but you can. So check out my channel. You'll see some posts and engage. There's if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm on there as well. I'm on and that's Restoration Massage Center. I'm on TikTok, Restoration Massage Center. You'll see lots of great content, Facebook, or a lot of different videos. And that's what I got for today. Thank you for tuning in. If you have watched it, if you haven't watched it, I encourage you to check out the series. I encourage you to look at if you're, like I said, if you have any calf issues, or you're a runner, or you're an athlete, or you have any lower leg pain, there's will be a lot of, sometimes even upper leg pain. The calf series you're gonna like. I think you're gonna enjoy it. So don't forget to follow, subscribe. I'm gonna be posting more and more videos. I try to do a little bit of shorts at a time, and then put it all together into one giant video. But that way, you have to watch a little bit at a time. I'm almost to 20 minutes. Yeah, my goal was to start doing more lives. So I made 20 minutes. So I'm proud of myself. 20 minutes. But yes, so like I said, please, if you have any leg pain, if you're a massage therapist, want to learn massage techniques, or if you're just a person that wants to learn massage techniques, there's a lot of videos I have that I think you're going to love. There's a whole playlist. I'm working on rebranding it. I'm working on editing and all that, and making it more organized. If you like any of the content, please hit like, please comment. I know it takes a minute more to comment, but it does help me in learning what is working, what doesn't work. So I would love y'all's feedback so that I can continue to grow on my channel. And so if you're a social media person, get out there and start creating content. I encourage you, don't be so critical of yourself. Just put stuff out there. You got this, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, and if you didn't watch it, I still forgive you. But but just check out my channel, hit subscribe, hit the notification icon, get notified when I put some stuff out there. Don't forget to like the post and comment, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and I'm also on Facebook under Massage Experience with Tim. I can't change the name for some reason, but I've tried every way imaginable, but it just doesn't work. So I'm gonna keep that name. And then I'm also on Pinterest and all that. And so Don't forget to follow, share, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support in my channel. And and lastly, don't forget to check out my Amazon channel. It's on the link in here if you're looking for equipment. Any type of pain relief equipment, or exercise equipment that I recommend. Sometimes people who are elderly or in pain don't know what to kind of exercise, they don't want to just go to the gym. Well, there's a lot of different products that I have put on there. It's on the description. Don't forget to check it out. And then if you have any questions of being an Amazon influencer, yes, I earn commissions on this, so I can give you information on that if you want to look at if you need information, and I'd love to help you out. Send me an email, restorationmassagecenter@gmail.com, and I hope y'all have a great day. Again, happy Monday. Hope y'all's week gets started great. Please, like I said, 17 times, please follow and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and share. If you can do any of those three, that'd be amazing. So we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.